Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy last day of June. And hello, Valerie. Thank you for being here. Back by popular demand.
Oh,
Valerie from the Illumination Portal. Glad to have you here, honey. Yeah.
I'm glad to
Yeah.
be here. I love coming and hanging out with you, Allie.
Oh,
Always.
that's nice. That's nice, dear.
If it wasn't for you, I would have never ever had the courage to do my channel, to say the things I say, about unconditional love and things.
Uh-huh. Well,
I
you've grown so much, really. It's been, what, 3 years, I think. You were in the first year that I did this.
yeah,
That was when we met each other.
yeah.
And your growth is exponential.
No,
And so, it's easy to see.
no.
So today we're going to talk about, well, I'm going to do the James Lipton questions because it's just fun, and I'm going to do that with
Yeah.
Valerie.
Okay.
We're going to talk about Neptune, and we're going to talk maybe a little about the full moon or do some readings or something like that. So we're going to be here for, have some fun with you. I pulled a card today because it's the last day of the Supreme Court, and they made some really bad rulings as far as I'm concerned. And so
Mhm.
I pulled this card and I thought I have to share it with everybody because I think we're all feeling the same way. And it says, courage, wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that pretty?
That is
I know
pretty.
it. It's pretty. These little cards are so sweet. They're called Starlight, and
They
they're
are
just
cute.
they are just so cute. They're really cute. So
I
yeah,
love those little decks too. They're cute.
they are. They're packed with a lot of really good affirmations. Definitely. Yeah.
And thank you for my birthday deck.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Um,
Valerie's birthday is in about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks.
Water.
And she got the Healing Waters cards, which are perfect for today because we're going to talk about
Mhm,
Neptune.
mhm,
And Neptune's going to be influencing us for quite a while.
mhm.
And so, yes, there we go.
Yeah.
So let's say hello to a few folks today, and then we'll do our questions. And if
Okay.
you have questions you guys want to ask, you can put them in the chat. When we get to that part of it, we'll see what we can do.
Cool.
I see that Jay Marcus is here. Hello, dear. We have
Hi.
Pierrette and Hypnicity and Chiyoko. And hi, Linda Thompson, Lottie, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Happy Friday. Akila, Ann Simpson, all the way from New Zealand. Scorpio Mama. And Kate. Hi, Dream Detective Kate.
Hi.
Hi, Maruda. Hi, Deb Pie. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It's so nice to see you.
Sherry. Hi,
Sherry, you
Sherry.
just did a flip through of the Healing Waters deck. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Ah,
Isn't it the most gorgeous deck? It's just the most gorgeous deck. It is. Yep.
I
Hi,
gotta
Mike
see
the
it.
Goddess. Yeah. Hi, Mike. Welcome, welcome. So,
Hi,
yes, thanks,
Micah.
everybody, for being with us today. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And yeah, this is our last day of June. I can't, 1/3 of the summer is over. I
It's been
don't like
crazy.
that. I guess
Yeah.
I need to look at, we have 2/3 left.
Yeah.
That's what yes. Okay.
Do you get Indian summer where you're at? Do you get Indian summer up
Oh,
in
yeah, we do here.
Virginia?
I think it's
Mhm.
mostly November that things start to go downhill. So we even have a good October.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Sonia and Kim C. Gosh, everybody's here today. Thanks for being here, everybody. Yeah.
Love
So I
everyone.
kind of made a decision last night, which has taken me a long, long time to make. And I'm thinking that I will retire from teaching in my 25th year, which will be 2024 summertime. And, I hope nothing comes in between that, but that's my plan. I'm going to shoot for it and we'll see how it goes. And then I'll just be teaching on here all the time
And
or
that's
having, but it's more fun. It's much more
yeah,
fun. I don't have to grade anybody. I don't have to read all your papers. Yeah. Yeah. I
you're
think
so good at it.
I think what's really turned me off is the challenges we have with AI.
Mhm.
And I know that some people can work through that. I just feel like I've been there, done that, this teaching thing too long. And I
Mhm.
don't want to adjust to something else once again, because I've done it probably 10 times
Mhm.
with other things. So,
Oh my goodness.
hello, Lady Silver. I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see you. She asked me this morning if I had a show today, and I said, we got Valerie.
Oh,
Hi, Marina. Hi, Marina. Good to see you too. You had a packed day yesterday, Marina, and you have a packed day today as well, I think. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, getting
Thank you,
busy.
everyone. Yeah.
Isn't it? Doesn't everybody feel like it's getting busy? Like
Yes.
you're doing, and especially doing the things you love. Though this is the really cool part about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like those doors have opened, and here we are, right? And you're
Yeah.
okay. Let's do it. You know?
I know it. I got the chills actually because
Yeah,
I'm feeling like there's light at the end of the tunnel
yeah.
for a lot of things, and so I'm not going to take the Supreme Court. I just think Joe should go ahead and add about 4 or 5 new Supreme Court people and see how that goes for them. Yeah.
He's definitely going to do something, especially about the student loan and the LGBTQ stuff. That's just ridiculous. I
Oh,
didn't.
yes, it is. It is. Yeah.
Oh, oh
All
no.
right. So, Linda, I am so, so sorry. That must have been horrible for your husband.
Yeah.
So he must have been riding on the lawnmower when it flipped. Oh my goodness. Oh, we send him lots and lots of love and healing. I'm so sorry to hear this.
My
Poor
God.
guy. Oh, that's got to be so painful. Yeah. And I
Oh,
guess you just have to let them heal, and that takes some time. Yeah.
yeah. You can't really do anything for broken ribs except wrap them up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. In one of those. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God, Linda.
Mm.
Absolutely. Sending lots and lots of prayer, love, and Reiki, if he accepts the Reiki, of course. And to you too, because, I'm sure that upset you. That must have been really traumatic for you as well. So, oh, all right. Yep. So I am just checking here some of the questions. Oh, he's 79. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Time for somebody else to mow the lawn. I've
Yeah.
had to actually have a lawn crew come in twice a month for me because I just don't want to do it. And even though
Mm-mm.
it's expensive, for me, it's worth it. Yeah. Yeah.
They don't rap anymore. What do they do? My goodness. What do you do for somebody who's?
Oh, yeah. They don't rap. Oh,
Yeah, it just sounds, and it takes a
thanks.
while to heal.
Yeah. Thank you, Kate. I'm excited too.
Mhm.
I'm excited too. Now I just got to figure out where all the money's going to come to pay all the bills I have, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Hear it,
Okay.
universe.
Universe is going to shower down on me.
Yeah,
There I go.
thank you,
Oh,
universe.
thank you, Marina. Yeah, these are my moon earrings,
I
half
love
moon,
it. Oh,
and we're going to talk about the full moon coming up. So thank you so much. All right.
yes.
So Valerie, what's your favorite word, girl?
Oh my goodness, my favorite word. Geez, I got a couple of them. I would have to say either magic, mysticism.
Mysticism and magic. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and it really is our birthright. It's our
Mm-hmm.
birthright to have
Mm-hmm.
magic and mysticism in our
Mm-hmm.
lives. That's
Everything
beautiful.
is magic. Everything is
Yeah.
energy, and I look at it like that.
Yeah.
And energy is magic.
We can create it. We just got
Yeah.
to stay positive. We've got to make sure we ask our guides and angels to protect us. Things are going fairly well with my husband's business. I'm not saying, that he's making $1 million or anything, but he's happy. Things are going well. And so I say he had to have worked on that magic
Yeah.
because I'm not up there with him. I haven't been up there since, gosh, been over a year. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And it is what we emit, what we put out is what we receive.
Mhm.
So
That's
that
right.
I just think is fascinating.
This is horrible, Sonia.
Oh,
Linda, pray for Tanya at tea time. She was attacked and beaten walking her dog. And she's, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
where
I
in
am
the
so
world does
sorry. That
she
is
live?
horrible. Yes. Oh my God. Can't even take your dog out. Oh,
Where does she
absolutely.
live? Do you know where Tanya lives?
Not sure where she lives. Does she live in the States?
God.
Um, yeah. And Hypnicity, your husband's going under the knife for on July 19th. Could use some good juju.
Oh,
Absolutely. Anybody who needs extra prayer and love and healing and from this community, this is what we do here. So, even if you're not telling us we are here for you.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say, if you say that it's okay, we can certainly send Reiki. I can't really do it for Tanya, but if she says it was all right, it would be all right. I surely hope she's in Las Vegas. Oh my Lord. Oh dear.
My son said something to me the other day. I live with my my youngest son. He's 30 though, so he's not really young. And he said I was going out, and I don't usually go out at night, and it was evening time. And he
Mhm.
said, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Just right up to the store. I'll be right back." He said, "You got to be careful." His friend told him that someone tried to grab his grandmother off of her front lawn. And I was like, "What?" See, I don't think like that. I just go out and about, but I always send love out and protection and dragons and things. And I mean,
Yes.
so far it's worked. Doesn't mean it's always going to work, but this is just it. When you're in places like Las Vegas, who has really high homeless
Oh
population,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not
There's
there.
a lot of addiction problems there, so a lot of people are, yeah. And a woman, number one, but a woman who is older is a really good target.
God knows that's
I know.
awful.
I know.
I
But
hope his
anyway,
dog is okay too.
uh-huh. We will send Reiki for Keith Hypnicity, absolutely. And Tanya is open to it. And I'm assuming also that Lynn Thompson's husband would be open to it. And so much, much love to all of you here who need that extra love and care.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to our list here. What is your least favorite word, Val?
Mm. Um. Wow. My least favorite word. Uh. Yeah, I'll have something. Let me think. I guess just real quick, I would say no, but there are times where you got here.
There are times you need that word. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so I'll think on it a minute. But go ahead. Next question.
All right. What excites you? What excites you? I think I know the answer to this.
God, energy. uh,
Astrology.
oh God, that's magic. That's energy. That's
That's
all
magic.
when you're reading it, right? So, like
Yeah.
when you send Reiki, it's a certain form of a healing energy we send out, right?
Yeah.
Astrology kind of breaks down what someone's chart is or what the world chart is, whatever. It's just
It's
so
a
many things.
roadmap. It's
Yeah,
our new roadmap. Not that it's new, but
fear.
yeah.
Fear would have to be my least favorite word. Fear.
Okay.
Fear. Yeah.
And that's why so many bad things are happening right now, Lady Silver, because it's the tower moment.
Mm,
Not that we haven't had tower moments before, because we certainly have, but it's retribution, and a lot of it that's in the politics. It's retribution with the idea that well, you're hurting our person that we had in there, and so we're going to get back in any possible way we can. And they did that by packing the Supreme Court, and they did that with other things. So, yeah.
and if you look at the cycles, right? The 26,000 year cycles. We're at the beginning of the age of Aquarius. Okay, and that's a age takes 2160 years, right? So
Uh-huh.
we're not all the way through that door yet, but here we are right at the door. So this is always a
Mhm.
chaotic moment. This is
Right.
always who is heart centered, soul centered, in our case, going into Aquarius. I mean to say that age of
Mhm.
Aquarius, and who's not, right? So no judgment. Whoever is not ready to move higher in vibration just will kind of, it's not like we're going anywhere, but energetically we will be in a finer vibration where these things won't be in our face all the time. But
Right.
in the meantime, it's a chaos period.
It
So there's
is.
a lot
It
of
is.
thinking going
Yeah.
on with fear,
And it
right?
makes you tired. It just
Yeah.
makes you tired. Yeah. It's depressing. But we're gonna talk about the Neptune in retrograde in a few minutes, and so hopefully that will help you to understand some more of these things as well, Lady Silver. What turns you off, Val?
Mm. Anything fear based, I'd say.
Fear
Anything,
based.
yeah, anything that is, prejudice, anything that's lower vibrational, let's put it that way. And I hate
Yeah.
to say
Or
higher.
sucking at. It's like sucking at us to pull us down. pull us
Yeah.
down. You know,
Yeah.
I hate that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's what we're living through. Like as a
yeah,
whole group, right? So
we
it
are.
takes a lot to keep yourself in your center, in your own energy, and not
Yeah.
let the outside world bring you down. But go ahead.
Yep.
It's not easy.
Yep. Um. So, what sound don't you like? Is there a sound you don't like?
Oh goodness. Oh, I don't like.
That's the same thing that with the least favorite word. You don't really look in. You're not spending much time in negativity, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
Yelling. I don't like when people are yelling.
Yelling.
And
Yeah, I don't like that either. Yeah.
real loud,
Yep.
and it's
Yep. Yep.
attacking, I guess, yelling.
Attacking. Um. What's your favorite curse word? Do you have one?
F word.
The F word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking a census here, and most people have that as their favorite word. So, and to me, it's like, um, I think that when we were growing up, older ladies never used the F word, or if they did, they didn't say it in front of anybody. And now it's like, it's just a word.
It's
It's
just a
just,
word.
that's all
And,
it
and
is.
it doesn't even mean anything really bad. I forget what the initials stand for. But
Uh-huh.
speaking of words I don't like, as a swear word, the C word.
Oh,
Can't,
right. Yeah, I
can't
get it.
stand to hear that word. I don't know why
And you
anybody.
know that the British say it all the time, but they don't mean it as that particular thing. It's just meant like you're a jerk. They use it
Yeah,
as you're a jerk. Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
know.
then,
It's like it's jolting when I hear it. It's like, oh my
yes.
god, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. Hi, Karen Robinson. Hi, Gina. Yeah, the S word is my favorite word. So yes, I
The
love that
F
word.
word, the
The
S
S
word.
word. Yeah, the S
Okay.
word. I love that word. Everything can be described to me with that particular
Right.
word. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Number 8 is what gift other than all that you already have
mm,
would you like to have? And that can be spiritual, but it could be like you want to be the best chef in the world. I mean, it can be anything that you want.
wow. Wow. I never thought about that. I guess telepathy or clear communication, like where people just understood each other. I would
Yeah.
like, like yeah, like a higher form of telepathy where we just understand, like everyone understands where someone's coming from,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
based on not only what they're saying, but again their energy, what they're feeling, because we communicate through that too, through our
We do.
energy.
We do.
Yeah, so, and
Yeah.
psychic abilities are all energy,
That's
right?
that's what I had told Kevin, who was the first person I asked that question of, and he said, "Oh, you already have that." And I said, "Not quite like you." And there's some people that are just boom. They're really,
Yeah,
really good at it.
but we're remembering, so that's coming in. That's coming
It's
in
coming
real
in.
strong,
But it's for
especially.
everybody. It's coming in for everybody,
Yeah,
right? It isn't
yeah.
just me. Yeah, yeah, yep.
We're all
We,
we're all
we
psychic,
already have it. We're just remembering that we do. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's
Um,
Neptune gonna
do
help
you
us with
find any gifts annoying?
that. I used to. I used
Okay,
to, because I'd meet somebody and I would know so much about them, which I really wish I hadn't. But
I
um,
understand. Yeah,
and then when someone's trying to portray something that they're not, and then you can pick it up that they're not
yeah.
being honest with themselves
Understood.
rather than
Yeah.
you, and you're just like,
We need to teach at least our young girls, how not to be played by
ugh,
some of these playing guys.
mm,
And, but a lot of them don't use their intuition because they find it challenging. It seems that younger girls want to think they can change men
yeah.
or change their partner, or anybody. They can change them, but, that just isn't the way it goes. But
Well,
we weren't taught that.
isn't that the setup though in society? Well, think back to the 50s, 40s. It was who you married, and oh, you got to marry a guy with money, and money kind of took over. I'd say the last 100 years, but I'm sure before that, well, we were chattel, right?
Yeah.
We were just
Well, they're trying to do that to us again
yeah,
with the Roe v. Wade stuff and this other stuff. But You know what? Clarence Thomas and Amy Coney Barrett both used affirmative action to get into college. And so they're hypocrites. They're hypocrites. They absolutely are. So,
And
Sonia, I put down there Valerie's at Illumination Portal. If you want, her information is in the show notes. And yes, she would love to have more subscribers. So that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with the age of Aquarius going on, and Pluto in Aquarius, which Pluto will be back in Aquarius in January 2024.
Okay.
But when he's there fully, he'll be there for 20 years, right? And that is going to change all that hypocrisy. Because look, all of us can see it. It's not like they're hiding anything. We can clearly see the hypocrites. And
Yeah.
and how come the Supreme Court doesn't have regulators? I mean,
right.
Regulations. What's going on there?
Of course they do. Of course they do. They're the well. Somebody said something today that really struck me. They said that these people on the Supreme Court are not voted in by the voters; they are appointed.
Yeah.
And we know that it's a whole lifetime appointment. So, in other words, you can stay there until you keel over if you want.
Yeah.
That's just not the way America was based. So we need to do something about that. I think.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's all going to change. I think that we are going to change the system. It's my biggest.
So the last question I have for you, I'm going to do that, and then we're going to do other things. Okay, last one is, if heaven exists, and we know that it does, because you've been there, you've had a near-death experience. What would you like to hear God say when you arrive for the final time, Valerie? At least in this life.
Dang, I never thought about that. I don't really need. I guess I would just be okay with a hug. I don't really need. I mean, you know, I guess what we're doing here, we're trying to not impress God, but to, to feel good about what we're doing here. I feel good about what I'm doing here from my guide's information.
Yeah.
I guess I would like to know, did I?
Good job. Good job, Valerie.
Did I do what I was supposed to?
Did I do it? Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. Some people said, holy shit, how did I get here? But you already know that's where we go. So
yeah, and that was
I agree with you.
That was my first response on the first time. I was like, what in the F am I doing? Where am I? How's my
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Until
Yes, that was I remember you telling me that. Yes. That was a very strange situation for you. But after you stayed there a while, because you did stay a little while, you got more clarity about it. Yeah. So that's cool.
And when I was mad, I came back. I wish I could have made a different decision, or,
Sure.
I wish I could have stayed. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad I came back, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so I want to talk with Valerie about Neptune, but I just want you to know I've got Lady Pie, Jay Marcus, Lady Silver, Ann Simpson, Karen Johnson, and Sonia Pinola, and we will answer your questions in a few minutes once we get this other stuff
I won't
done.
go into too much because we have, Saturn is in Pisces. Pisces is in Saturn, I'm sorry. It just went retrograde, a little bit ago. Now that's significant, how we're restructuring our systems, our world. Saturn in Pisces is the divine consciousness of all, looking for new ways that we can be more humanitarian, where we can all thrive, right? And I say that because with Pluto going into Aquarius, he's already been there, went back into Capricorn. That's where he's now. But he's exposing more of why those systems are not working. Okay, great point. Today in the Supreme Court. But he will go back into Aquarius and get things done. Well, today, Neptune goes retrograde, is in Pisces, and is the ruler of Pisces. So that's the divine. We're going to get all these, we've been getting all these divine downloads.
We all have, that's why we're so tired.
Well, it's been going on since 2012. Neptune went into Pisces, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So look how many more psychics are coming. They know that they have information.
Oh, okay.
But on the other side, the flip side is the delusional people who aren't sure what, they want to take all your rights away. They want to, shut you up, no freedoms at all, So we can clearly see that, right? There's a division. So this Neptune retrograde Pisces is giving everyone the chance to re-examine where their deepest beliefs are. These are, this is soul-centered, heart-centered information. It's the divine.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I believe a lot of people will wake up during that time. They will
Hmm.
see, and I think those of us who are already psychic will have uh, remember more of our abilities, more
Hmm.
and more
More
things,
is coming. Yeah.
because we can really see through the veil. We can see where the problems are. We can see there's a lot of unfairness. That Capricorn is the top 1-3%. While he was in Pluto, they just stole all the money. They really did. There was a huge, I mean, the biggest transfer of wealth in the last 18 years.
True.
Okay, so that has to be exposed and dealt with. And
Yeah, they need to pay their fair share. These people that make so much money. Yeah,
right, right.
absolutely.
So that's
Um,
all coming up for review
and
because,
I kind
sorry,
of feel bad for Biden because he's damned if he does something and damned if he doesn't. Um, at this point, everybody's focused so much on his age, and they should just shut up about it because
mm,
we're all ageless. We're not the age we are numerical age. But the fact that he promised all the student loan borrowers that he would do what he could, and then, of course, he tried to, and then the Supreme Court got involved. But at the same time, if he does something now before the election, I don't know what that will. I don't know. But I think it will all turn out okay, like you say, Valerie. I really
yeah,
do.
I
I do.
mean,
Yeah.
because he's got it now. Okay, so they played their hand, right? So now he's going to
Yeah.
come back with a bigger hand. But the thing is with Biden, despite his age, they only talk about that when it's someone they don't like. And what group are we
I know.
talking about? A 28% of the population, maybe, that thinks like
Yeah.
that. But the unfortunate part is the media doesn't. They keep feeding it, right? They keep
Yeah.
distorting the information. Again, there's that Neptune and Pisces, right? On
Hmm.
the low end. So
Yep.
as long as they keep distorting it, and now we can see the media is full of crap, right? Now who trusts the media? Do you trust the
Yeah.
regular mainstream media? I don't,
No.
and
No.
that's going to
I
come
know.
up for review too.
Yeah, I believe that. And that is why energy is sensitive. Yes, Sonia. That and we've been getting all these solar storm, or actually the Schumann resonance is the energy on the Earth, and it's much more turbulent than it usually is. And we had a period where it went really high. Remember, Val, a couple of weeks ago,
Mhm.
and then it went back, I think, and it's now high again. That's what I saw yesterday,
Well,
anyway.
it does that, right? It fluctuates. But the
Okay.
one a couple of weeks ago on the solstice, those
Hmm.
were waves and looked like DNA sequences, right? I mean, it's usually straight up and down. So the
Uh-huh.
thing with the Schumann resonance, right? Everything that comes onto the planet is energy in some form. Everything inside the planet is energy in one form. We are we are on the planet. We are getting all these upgrades, all these downloads, all this energy, and we, as 8 billion people, we affect that Schumann resonance too. We're
Sure.
probably the most
Yeah.
important thing. So
Uh-huh.
there's that. There's so much that's showing us that something else is. I would say the truth. Being in your heart and being in your soul is the truth, and
Is
that
the
is going to be
hmm
continuously exposed. Here's the truth. Here's the lies. Which one are
Yeah.
you going to choose? Because as free will beings, we choose who we want, where we want to resonate. And that kind of is going to determine, and it's not a punishment thing, but if you're ascending or not.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep.
You
And
know,
the some of those on the right, they believe let's make it more fearful and say that it's the You know, it's the, what do you call it? The rapture, you know, that we're all going to go away, and yeah, whatever you want, that's fine. But let's not like plan on it and work to make it happen.
But see, they put everything in the context of fear, and they
Yes.
have ruled that way for a few thousand years, and we can see that they're not significant anymore. That's because people can feel the truth with their hearts. They can
Yeah.
feel that is a lie. That's not, you know, their version. Now, doesn't mean that they won't experience their version, because that's what I just heard. You
Mm-hmm.
experience the version of these things the way that
You believe.
your belief system is. So, but
Uh-huh.
crazy
Uh-huh.
part.
And that's why some people who have near-death experiences that are really negative and awful, I feel like that's what they really believe in. They believe in the devil. They believe in Satan. They believe that this is hell or whatever it is. You get what you expect, and in everything. So expect good things. Expect
Yeah,
good things. Yeah.
Kate and I are going to start a show on. It's called Love Notes. We start on Sunday night, and it's going to be about how do you how do you get into your heart? How do you give yourself self love and
Right.
acceptance? No matter
We need
what
to.
happened to you in the past, it's possible. And it's
Mhm.
possible to change your beliefs about you, about your life. I mean, it really is. And
Mhm. Mhm.
it takes work. We all
Yep.
know the dark side of the dark night of the soul is not
Yeah.
easy, and there's quite a few of them. But
Uh-huh. Wow.
we've
Okay.
come this far, and we're going to
We
keep
have.
going. I think people are like it, all these spiritual people, all these spiritual channels. People want to they want to hear people that they resonate with from their heart. It's a heart to
Yeah.
heart,
Heart
you
to
know.
heart. Well, it's like when you have a conversation and you call it a heart to heart.
Mhm.
It's not from here. It's from here.
Right.
That's awesome. I'm so happy you're having it, and everybody will enjoy it, I'm sure. And it also shows that we can all support each other in that endeavor, not that we're not alone, and that other people have gotten through whatever it is and are able to come out the other side. So
Yeah.
that's beautiful. I'm
There's
wonderful.
always
That's
healing.
there
Yeah.
is. Okay, so we'll get to our readings. We have Deb Pye, who I love the little birdie you got there. I'm trying to connect with my guides, but struggling. Any insights how I can do this better? Sure. Yeah.
Well, I just heard connect to your heart. It's about
Mm-hmm.
connecting to your heart. Once you can get into that meditative state, drop into your heart, and you can hear your guides better. You can hear better.
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness. And I got gratitude.
Uh,
So
uh-huh.
this card says, thank you, appreciating what's sustaining you, but appreciate that your guides are always there, and say thank you. Always start everything with gratitude. Go into your heart, and you will see, you will hear.
Absolutely. So one of the things that I didn't really know, but I think I knew, but I didn't really know, but it made me feel much better was it's not going to be an external voice, Deb. If it is, that's wonderful.
Mhm.
But most of the time, it's the voice inside your head,
Mhm.
and you're wondering to yourself, is that me? Is that what I, or is that them? Or, and so in here, I got the mist. Look at this. The
Uh,
mist is surrounding you at this point. And look at the purple. It says, trust your own inner compass and be led from within. And of course, from the heart center. So um, I don't know if you've ever tried automatic writing, Deb. Have you ever tried that, Valerie?
I
Automatic writing?
have. It didn't work 'cause my brain just
Okay.
goes so fast. It didn't work for me.
Okay.
But
Okay.
and I had to use what really got me connected and to where I trust what I get and I trust
Yeah.
myself in the universe was my pendulum, because I
Uh,
connected my pendulum to my heart.
uh-huh.
I mean, I ask all kinds of questions, and
Okay.
it really helps you. Or pick a card a day. Ask your guides, what
You
is the
can do that
message?
too. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
message that that would be for my highest benefit right now? and you pick a card a day. Pick a deck that resonates.
Uh-huh. Yep.
There's so many ways to go about it, but meditation is
Yeah. There's a lot of people that can't do meditation. That's why I was thinking of something different. But I've always loved the card a day. And it doesn't have to be a tarot card, because then if you don't know how to read the tarot cards, you're kind of more confused. But if it's an oracle deck,
right.
And it will give you a message. Even these small little decks like this. I mean, I picked up that one and I said, everybody needs to have courage today. And we need to release limiting beliefs. And so for me, that's a direct message from them. That is, and I just feel like that's an affirmation, but I pulled it for everybody. So, but yeah, meditation helps, but there are other ways.
Yeah, and if you can't get into a deep meditation, that's okay. It's not like you have to go away for an hour. It is getting yourself, as soon as you are falling asleep, or as soon as you're waking up, and staying right there, saying thank you. I'd love to hear a message from you. What would you like me to know? Then you'll start feeling things, and you'll hear something, and you'll be like, that. Okay, I was just thinking about that. Now that came up, and you can't dispute the coincidence.
You can't dispute it. That's true.
You really can't.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It's like me when I get into the car. I have Sirius radio, so most of it's on 70s or 80s music, but I'll turn the radio on, and that first song that blasts out, or the one that comes right after it, if it's a message for me. It's a message for me, and I love it. I love it when I get that message. Yeah.
Yes, because they talk to you in songs,
in music,
in music, in books you're reading, in people. You just overhear a conversation. There's no way that they're talking about what you were just thinking about.
Right.
How did that work?
How did that work out? Yeah. And I've had that happen more times. Yeah. I've had people, and I'm thinking about something and I haven't got an answer, and I'll hear them say, well, I tried this and I went to this place, and I go, wow, so trust the messages. Yeah. They're there for you, but they may not come in the way you think they'll come. Yeah. So,
and it's in every moment. The universe speaks to us in every moment.
Yep, it sure does. And we have Miss J. Marcus, and she wonders if she's going to be moving east or staying west. Well, I know what I'd tell you, but that's Allie. So I'm gonna pull some cards. I don't want to pretend that I know. I want the cards to tell me, because not everybody follows the same thing. What'd you get?
The pendulum says East Coast for you. Let me see what else. Pull a couple cards. You know what, Jay? We could do one of those charts that you astrocartography, and see what would be best for you.
There you go, Jay.
That's the best way to move. Do a chart like that. Didn't you do that, Allie?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I did it for New Mexico, and I did it for Tucson, and I did it for here. And Tucson was absolutely no way. That was like my Pluto crossed the Tucson. I didn't need that problem. But New Mexico was okay, and Seattle was the best, or actually above Seattle, which is where my husband's office is. So that worked out.
Oh,
it's a nice thing. I get success. What do you got? You got the Fool?
I got the Fool. Yes.
You got the Fool. Okay. All right.
You're going on a new journey.
Yep, you are.
And I got just reversed. So just reversed to me means life, right?
Sure. Okay. And the second one I got was peaceful resolution. So whatever you decide is going to work out.
What was the first one?
The first one was success. Success. Yeah. Nice. Then I get improving health. So if you have a health issue that is you got to think about that. I will tell you this, Jay, and Valerie can attest. East Coast is very, very sticky in the summer. Always a lot of humidity. Yeah, very humid. I mean, we have rain here, but still. Yeah, I think you should do the astrocartography.
Yeah. So did you get the East Coast on those cards? That was the answer, or
I just got that wherever she decides to go, it will be success, and she'll have a peaceful resolution. So I think she needs to do that with you, though. That would work out really well for her, I think.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for myself. I really want to.
That's true. You do need to do that. You do need to.
Where do I
All
belong?
right. Yeah. All right. So we have Lady Silver. And Lady Silver's grandfather Joseph came through in one of our readings we had last weekend, if you remember. It was you and Val and Amy
Yeah,
and
I
Terry.
remember.
And you
Yeah.
all came up with Joseph, remember? Well, now he's hanging around. He's hanging
Oh,
around Lady Silver.
that's
So
awesome.
she's wondering what the message is that he might be trying to give her.
I would say, what do you feel? Have you sat and talked to him and just feel? I would
Oh,
really just feel because what when when they speak to us and they're on the other side of the veil and we're not used to it, we think we're going to get this list of instructions or this pinpointed information, but it is really what you feel
right,
when you feel
right.
him there. I
You know
honestly
what
think,
I say, because he was not like good with her father. There was some kind of an issue. I think it was her father's father. That he is thrilled that he still gets to spend time with Lady Silver
mhm,
because he didn't know her that well. So anyway,
wow,
go ahead, Bob.
no,
Yeah,
that's a good point. Because the card
yeah.
I got from the unshakable inner peace deck was, come together, we need each other, like he's there for you, right? And wants the family to be together and wants to be there. Don't you have
Mm-hmm.
doesn't she have a child too that he maybe is looking in on a child?
Oh,
Maybe.
do you have like a child or a grandchild that he could be looking in on as well, Lady Silver? Yeah. All right. I get no on that one.
No?
But
Okay.
I do get, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got success, and I shuffled the deck. I think he's saying, "Oh, you really realize I am with you. I'm so
Yeah.
happy. I've been trying to reach you, and
Yeah.
yeah, this." And he says, "It's abundance is all around you,
Mhm.
and that doesn't have to be money, but it can be abundant life and abundant energy, and he's enjoying being there with you. Oh, a
Yeah.
great, okay, maybe a
That's
great niece. All
yeah.
right,
That's what I'm getting. He just really enjoys being there hanging out with you. It's not
yeah,
so
yep."
she doesn't have a child. Okay.
But she has a grand niece, a great niece. So
Oh.
it could be.
Is she around you a lot? I'm just trying to see if there's a
Mhm.
reason. And then I picked this. You're being helped.
Oh, okay.
Remember. Uh,
Yeah.
Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. Have you asked for help? Or maybe, because once they do know that we can see them or hear them more than see them, um, they, I mean, it's exciting for them. You know how long they've been
Yes.
trying?
I know. I know. It's yeah. He oh, she's never met her. But the little girl is named after him. So
Oh,
that no wonder that you picked that up, because of course if you're named after somebody, then
yeah.
you know. Um I realized finally my father was one of my guides, and
Mm,
I've always had an affinity for my father. I love him so much. And since I've realized he's one of my guides, I dream about him all the time. He's always around, or something will happen that reminds me even more about him. So, yeah, I get it.
yeah, it's weird. I was not close with my dad until after he passed. And I did
So
some
there
sort
is
of
hope for people.
Yeah, and I did some sort of this crazy deep meditation. It was a while ago, going back, and I was trying to heal that whole thing, right? Daddy
Yeah.
issues, and ever since then, he doesn't hang around a lot, but he's always in the car. He's always alerting me,
Oh,
slow down.
okay.
There's a police car, things like that. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's and I
Yeah.
say thank you, even though I'm not speeding.
Hmm.
But it's just I think they just like to come pop in and
They do. It
yeah,
sometimes the message is just, I am here. with
Yeah.
you, and all you have to do is think about me. And I get the feeling he tried and tried and tried, but of course you didn't know him. It wouldn't have been a first thought for you because there was such a distance between. But at the same time, now that he does know, like Val said, I think you can probably safely say that he's there to help you out. So how
Yeah.
beautiful. I love that.
And this one really means something though. Come together, we need each other. That was the
Oh,
first one I picked. And it just, those family ties.
yeah. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that's so cool, Lady Silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy, sweetie. Enjoy. My grandparents were dead before I was born, and so I have no relationship with any of them. And if they are around me, I don't know because I didn't know their energy.
Mm.
And I think that you didn't know his energy probably, and so it took longer. And so now I'm going to be more open for my grandparents to come through as well. Yeah, that's awesome.
So cool.
Okay. Ann Simpson is coming to California to see her family from New Zealand. And she's coming about a week from now, I think, Ann. And so she wonders how her trip will go. And oh my God, yesterday, my best friend is down in, of all places, hot Disney World because her granddaughter is twirling in a parade or something. And I think she got bumped because remember, did you hear about all the people that got bumped? Like 4,000 flights were canceled.
Yeah.
And so, but I wouldn't want to be in the heat. Oh God. But she's going to see her granddaughter there, and that's wonderful. But boy, oh boy. Yep. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, they're working on it. I feel you're gonna do well. I think it's gonna work out well as long as you have everything lined up. That's
Yep.
another thing Capricorn full moon wants us to do. Really check the details, recheck. Check and recheck, make sure that's what you want. Because as long as you've done that, you got this done.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. She's bringing her kids who if they have been to California, it's been a long, long time, and they're older. And so
Cool.
so it should. I have here beneath the surface, Anne, beneath the surface, and it says, "What's really driving you? True motives, breaking free." And so I'm going to say, what's really driving you, of course, is to see your mom because we're not getting any younger, and neither is she. But look at the beautiful. You can bring down whatever it is that you need. This person is holding the right hand up to to the sky, and the other hand is on their heart. And so know that what you're doing is going to be a heartfelt journey, one that everyone will remember for a very long time.
I really think so too. But what that card also says is that we can control our energy. So
True.
you put you and your family in this beautiful bubble. Then I put the plane and everybody in there in the beautiful bubble, and the people working for the airport. And I just constantly am doing stuff like that to keep it going.
Yes.
I can't always take a crystal or two with you. Um, we have a lot more control than we realize.
I think we do. I know.
Yeah.
That's why some people actually, they can control when they pass. They really can. You wouldn't think so, but many people that and it's interesting because most of the time men don't want to be around for holidays, so they die before holidays, and women die after holidays because they don't want to disappoint anybody.
That's interesting.
Which I'm not. I mean, I don't want to talk about death here and a problem, but it's just that I wanted to talk about how we can control things.
Yeah.
That's all. So yes, Ann. Yeah.
Just a transition. We
Yeah.
transition. We leave one body and go back to our spirit
Go
body,
back to
and
the
then
other one.
get into another body eventually.
That's right.
So that's the cool thing about having a near-death experience is that you realize because it used to really freak me out until I had that. I was I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm not going anywhere. I was
That's right. That's right. Damn it, I got life to live. There you go. Yes, bring your prayer beads in. That's perfect. That's wonderful. Yeah. Very nice. Yes. Absolutely. All right.
The more we send that out, that love energy out in front of us, I
Hmm.
send it all the time. Just constantly send it out to others and to wherever you're going, to your car, to your children, to your grandchildren,
Yeah,
everywhere. And
everybody. Mhm.
you'll see how the energy comes back to you. You're always in this nice, easy flow
Yep.
for the most.
Beautiful for the most part. That's right. So
Uh,
Karen Johnson, her mom showed up in a dream. Does she have a message for me? Well, that was a visitation.
yeah,
If she's on the other side,
yeah.
um, I don't know what happened in the dream, but that might tell you what the message is if you can remember it. But we'll pull some cards, hon.
Yeah. And I always ask people, how did it feel?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, Detective Kate is the dream, and Allie. They're good with
Hmm.
the dreams. But I always ask people how it felt.
Yeah.
Did you feel scared?
Absolutely.
Did
Hmm.
you feel,
It's important because if you're feeling really elevated by it, then you know that it's a good thing.
yeah,
If something is frightening, you have to examine why it is and
yeah.
such. But you're right, Valerie. Yeah. How do you feel? Hmm. Oh wow. So I have this fabulous card, and
Yeah.
it is a dove that is floating, and it's gorgeous. Look at
Oh,
that. Isn't that
that is
pretty? And
beautiful.
it's crown chakra upgrade. You're getting a crown chakra upgrade, which is a divine connection and holy. It was a holy experience and it's miraculous energy. So, in other words, mom might be one of your guides,
Yeah.
or some of your guides are coming in with the help of mom. And because the crown connects, of course, to the other side as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a healing thing, Karen. It's very healing for you.
Yes.
Um,
I
yeah.
felt that, and I felt that, well, with that Neptune retrograde in Pisces, that is,
Uh-huh.
Neptune rules our crown chakra, that lavender, light up there.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Leo, we have Venus in Leo, where she's activating a lot of the crown chakra stuff in there. I mean, literal crown, you can think of it like Venus in Leo. We're just receiving such, oh my God, higher consciousness information, right? It's just
Hmm.
really beautiful. And the card I picked was, when peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? So maybe
Oh,
you're
that's
more,
beautiful.
yeah,
That's the Buddha energy. That's the
yeah,
Buddha. Look at that. Oh,
with a full moon.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. She says she's been having all kinds of spiritual experiences. Yeah. Then mom is right there with you. Mom
Yes,
is, yeah. Oh my God.
that is
That's,
so cool.
it
And,
is.
and then on these cards, it's the baby. And it says
Yeah.
birth mysteries. So what are you being called to create? And let's face it, you were this little baby for your mom at one time. So
That's right. Yeah.
maybe it's something you're birthing a project, not so
Birthing
much another
center.
baby or anything, but
Right. Right. And she's there with you
uh,
again
yeah.
to help you. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And our
That's wonderful.
They're our
Yeah.
soul family, right? We're always together, and you might have been her mom in the last time, in a
Could be.
lifetime. Yeah.
Could be. Yeah. You are tied to her, or you would. It was a visitation, though. Just so when you're dreaming of people on the other side, most of the time it's a visitation. It's not a dream. But yeah. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Enjoy, sweetie. I hope you have more of that same thing for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just talk, just talk.
Just,
You talk
hey,
like they're.
mom, what do you think
Mm-hmm.
about my plants and my flowers? I know my mother's laughing at me because I never had time for a garden. I wasn't interested in a garden. They're beautiful, but I don't want to do that. I just have no, I don't want to. Now I have a big garden.
Oh, nice.
And my mother always wanted a garden, so I did it for her.
Let's see what's on you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's birthing. That's bringing things to life. Planting gardens or having flowers.
Uh-huh. Karen, you want to start a YouTube channel and you say it's almost time. All right. Good girl. We need you. We need you. Need you.
And
Yeah.
that's birthing a project.
It is birthing a project. I think you got your mother's blessing, honey.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool. Do it.
I'm saying hi to Lady Soul. Lady Soul will be with me on Sunday with Sun Psychic Jean on spiritual readings. And she's been away a while, and we're glad she's coming back. So welcome back. And Karen, I'm so happy for you, dear.
Yeah. Everybody needed a break, right? Before equinox or around there, you need to, because we're really bringing in what it is who wants to
what it is we came here to do. That's right.
And we're sick of living life on things that we didn't come here to do. So a lot of people needed to go in and figure out what is that.
Figure it out. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we got for you. No, it's not quite an hour. Don't come in here looking at me. My dog, honest to God, it's the most unreal clock.
I know.
That girl, every time.
I'm getting this one over here looking at me like, you said we'd go out.
Okay, yeah. What's going on? Sorry, you got to wait. I have 3 more to do, and I can't go right now. All right. So, Sonia, I have Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential, and Manifestation Vortex.
Ooh.
So you are primed to manifest whatever it is you want. You've got to only think good thoughts. And it's hard to do. Only think in positive terms of what it is you want. Don't think about what you don't want. Think about what you want, because you are in a period where you can manifest it. And it says, the second one I got is Wonder Woman riding the waves here. Look at this. Ride the waves, life's lessons and growth, and you will get through this. So this isn't a bad thing. This is a good thing. But getting through it does take a little bit of time. So know that you're washed with all the beautiful away the impurities and bringing in all good new life.
That's really cool. Because I have, don't run from the darkness, embrace your shadow side. I think you're going through a transformation of some sort. And it seems, some parts of it can seem a little daunting or, scary. What aspect of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? And all you got, it sounds easy, it's not. But you look at that side of you, you love it. Because once you look at it, acknowledge it, love it, and release it, it dissipates.
Oh, yeah.
It really does. It really does.
It does.
And then you have this gentle force. Like she's holding, it almost looks like a crystal inside of a crystal, like a light inside of a crystal. And
beautiful.
It says consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. So something about your transformation that you're going through, you're going to go through this little bumpy period, and that's normal. But then you get to the transformation part where you are becoming a lighter and easier version of yourself, and your transformation is clear for all to see. Focus your attention and intention on sharing what you have learned with others. Remember that as you ascend, you lead the way for those not yet at your level of awareness or development. If you feel called to teach, honor that calling. Your very being is both a mirror, an example, inspiring others to carry on with grace. And if this is going on for you, you can be in grace while this is happening. We have a lot of stuff from not just this lifetime, other lifetimes where we're shedding. We gotta let it
go. Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
Excuse me. And we got to transform it. And that's where the dark comes in, but it's not. It's just our shadow. And it's really our little inner child.
Yeah.
It just needs loved and acknowledged and loved.
Wow. It is a wild ride. It is a wild ride, Sonia. But it's,
Yeah,
you know what? The journey is so cool.
it
It
is.
really, really is. Look at it that way, and that you're riding the wave into the shore, but enjoy the ride, not just think about the shore. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I love that you have the Wonder Woman picture on your fridge. That's beautiful.
No.
Oh, that's
No,
wonderful.
because we all
You
are.
are a wonderful woman. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's not
Mhm.
easy to come here, forget who you were, and then
Yeah.
remember who you were, and
Yeah.
come and be confronted with what they
What
told you
is?
you are,
Right.
and
Right.
know it's a lie. It's just
Uh-huh.
crazy. It's all crazy. I don't know why we did it, but here we are.
At least we're all together, Val. We're all
Yeah.
together. Yes. That's good. Okay. So
Oh,
Gina M wants a summer reading. The energy is so variable, which is impacting my energy.
mm,
I feel like things are speeding up. Oh God, yes, they are, honey.
mm, mm.
Yesterday it was June 1st. To me it was. And now it's June 30th. So
Yeah,
where did that all go? Yeah.
I can't even
Yeah.
believe we're in 2023.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
crazy.
That's true too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was just 2020 and we thought everything was going to fall apart.
yeah.
And
But
then,
look,
we're still here. We're still
yeah,
here. Yep.
we
Yep.
made it. We've come through.
Oh,
Ooh,
Diana, you go take your nap, girl.
yes,
You need to do it. Yeah. All right.
she
So
does. She needs to
yeah, it
rest.
is crazy, Gina. It is. It's amazingly crazy. Oh, all right. So the first card I get is awesome because it is the water carrier.
Oh,
And look at
nice.
the two people in there, but it almost looks like they are mirror images of each other. I can't really see it, but it is,
Yeah.
you are being carried here. It says, what really matters to you? Reflect on it and then reprioritize it.
Mm,
So whatever it is that you're not prioritizing or that you think you have to do before something else, check your list out. What is the most important thing? I'm going to go ahead and make a claim that it's probably self-care. And that's why Diana's going to go take a nap.
mhm,
And that's why last night I went to bed. I was 12 and a half hours after not
mhm.
sleeping. But it isn't just that. It's anything that brings your energy down. Maybe you need to you need to stand in the rain or in the shower or smudge or whatever it is. But
Salt
reprioritize.
bath. I
Yeah.
just heard salt bath. Well,
Salt bath. Yeah.
can you read that one more time on the bottom of that card?
Sure.
Because when you were
Um,
saying that, something came in. Uh, uh,
okay. What really matters? Reflect and reprioritize.
okay, this is exactly what the net retrograde Saturn in Pisces and the retrograde Neptune in Pisces is asking us to do. We are going to reprioritize and reconfigure how we can live in this life by being in our hearts, by using our intuition. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a huge, massive task. It's daunting,
Yep.
but we
Mm-hmm.
can figure it out. Then because I did feel a little anxiety with you, but this card came out and says anxiety isn't trying to limit you, but free you from a situation that no longer feels good. What is
That's
your
where that's where the reprioritizing and reflecting comes in. Wow. Okay.
what is your discomfort trying to free you from? And that is what I was feeling. Like this is something we're all going through.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the Eight of Cups, right? So he's looking at
Uh-huh.
what am I leaving behind? Do I want to leave it behind? But I got to go forward, right? But you have the strength. You have the
Yep.
strength. Leo, Venus, Leo, Mars, and Leo. Strength.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Empress. So I can't do it.
Empress. Oh,
But
yeah.
this is good. This is good. I mean, she's and Taurus
She's
is
her
in
own woman.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then if you do that, you got that. You got the
Oh, the
sun.
sun? Oh,
Mhm.
wow. Wow, wow, wow.
So let it go. Be the empress. You are in control
Mm-hmm.
of your realm. Think of it as a realm. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
my realm. Is it the way I want it to be? Or could I do some little
Could I make it better for myself? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you will do.
There you go, Gina.
And
But
sun,
I also want you to know you aren't alone.
no.
A lot of us are feeling this. but I think we all need to reflect and reprioritize. We need to take better care of ourselves. We need to declutter, maybe. I don't know. All those things can affect the way we feel. So yeah.
That's a good point, because I want to do a detox and I keep putting it off, right? I'm like,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah, I know.
but there's so, I've been cleaning my room, going through papers, like things like that. And that's kind of the Capricorn
Yeah.
full moon wants you to get your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
For
Yep.
you to get to be the queen of your realm, what do you
Uh-huh.
need to get in
What
order?
do you need to do? Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
So cool.
All right. Well, thank you, dear. One more for today we have, and Linda Thompson is the one whose husband tipped over the lawnmower. So we're going to send you a message. It doesn't have to be for your husband, but I just want to remind everybody once again that there are several people in the beginning of the show that need some love sent. One of them is Tanya from the tea lady. I can't remember. Sonia put it up. Yep. Linda Thompson's husband broke some ribs, and Hypnicity's husband's going in for some surgery. And so if there's anybody else that needs love, we're sending it to them as we finish up this reading for today.
Yeah, and heck of a way to start the summer. But,
Well, I'm glad, Gina. That's good. I know it is a heck of a way. Yeah. Ooh. This is a really cool card.
We're here for each other, right? We're here for each other. Oh,
we are, definitely. Here at Hugs, Hugs, Hugs to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Linda, I get clear waters. This almost looks like Mother Mary, the way that the headdress is. But look at the beautiful, oh my goodness, it says clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. So something is coming through that has all of those things. It's like when you see a beautiful lake and it's crystal clear and you can see all the rocks at the bottom, you can see the fish, you can see that's coming in for you. And they're telling you to communicate clearly what it is you want, because sometimes we muddle up what it is we want, or what, by saying what we don't. So, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. There you go, dear. There you go.
Clarity is important. Yes. And clarity might be feeling elusive, especially with Neptune going retrograde today. Yeah. But it is working. It is. I got a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon.
Oh, wow.
And that's beautiful. Linda. Mm-hmm. The two I just picked. Now, this came up a couple of times. When peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? Mm-hmm. This one came up after. The new dawn came up after. But in the middle came this, beneath the surface. What's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. So I think once you come to that and you let peace be your priority, you're on this new dawn.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Did you want to read for everybody? One card?
Sure, we could do a card reading for collective before we leave. Sure.
All right. I hope that helps, Linda.
Yes, I hope so too, Linda. And I certainly send lots of love to your hubby.
When she said, I love Mother Mary, she's there helping you heal your husband. Helping your husband.
Okay. No wonder she kind of showed up in that card. That card looked just like her. Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful healing energy. She is.
Okay. Card for the collective. I had the courage card when I started out. And I like that because I think we all need to have the courage. But this is the most important thing. Self-love over self-loathing.
Oh my gosh. So important.
Very important. Yeah. Very important. If we don't love ourselves, if there is, warts and all, because we have warts, you know what I mean? Then we won't be able to love anybody else equally or authentically. And by loving ourselves, that means different things to different people, but it's by taking care of yourself. It's by knowing that the answers come from you. It's by treating yourself much better than you already are.
Yeah. And that it's so beautiful. And that's what uh, Kate and I's show is about, or starting on Sunday. It's called Love Notes.
Good.
And it's about love notes to yourself. Like, how do you do that? How do you love yourself? It took me a little while to figure it out. And I mean, it's a process like all of this journey is,
Yeah.
right? But it is so
Yes.
worth it.
Yeah.
All right. So, first card I got was Break Free with the
I
dolphin.
want to break free. Yeah.
5 different adventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. This again, that's the Capricorn full moon
It
commentary.
is, and the Neptune. And the Neptune. Yeah.
In the Neptune. And then I got a sacred well, replenishment, self care, giving from a place of plenty. So that goes
And
along with
self-love.
self
Yeah.
love, right?
That's
And look,
right.
she's like holding her her. Oh, that's such a beautiful card.
Uh-huh.
It's like the baby or whatever it is we're birthing is coming
Uh-huh.
through this
Sure,
light.
it's coming through in
Going
the crown area.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful. And then
Thank
we
you.
got you are the true seeker, awakening, actualizing, transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? Oh,
Oh,
God.
what a beautiful card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go in grace. Go in
Mm-hmm.
grace.
Self love, grace, gratitude, and it'll get you there.
There you go. Well, taking you into the holiday weekend. Lots of love to all of you. I'm sure I'll be back with Valerie soon because we got more astrological things to talk about. But thank you, Valerie, and thank you to everybody that's been here today and the moderators. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.